So I heard you all like unboxing. Now, lucky for you, this R35 carbon brake kit just rocked up. This is for Alex's car. It's actually pretty exciting because this is an awesome kit. I don't know how far we can go into it here, but basically these are all carbon ceramic rotors which suit all the factory calipers. We pull everything apart. We have to machine the factory calipers because these are larger diameter, and then they go straight on, and then the fun part is the running in process. So it's quite a thorough running in process which we have to go out and do on the road. Either way, it means the ultimate stopping power for an R35 GTR. It's got some more stuff from our laser cutter. So we get all of our tanks laser cut, folded. Like this is part of our Huracan catch can kits. What else is there? There's more of that, more of that. Separator plates for the intercoolers and the exhaust system on the Huracan. Ricky, I'm filming. Like there, the baffle plates, which go inside there for the catch can setup. More engine plates. And more catch cans. Dave's gonna have some fun putting all that together. Now this one's pretty cool. So this is a rear-wheel drive Huracan, which is coming for the 1X package. What that means is it's gonna get stage 1 kit, E85, built transmission, but we're also gonna add front drive to this car. So basically we've had to order all the OE parts from Lamborghini. There's some really cool boxes and crates upstairs, which we'll get to shortly. You'll be surprised how much of the car is the same as the all drive car. So it's literally just purchase the parts, add them, and then we use the Motec to control the drive. So pretty cool. Awesome color. I personally love this color. It's not everyone's taste, but killer spec. Can see the stitching in the seats. Hasn't done many Ks. I think this has done like 3,000 Ks. Owner's super excited to get it. But this is basically the first day into the build. So Ant has already stripped the whole rear part of the car. Trans is out. Intake manifold's off. This is gonna get one of our billet manifolds. Ready to start putting the fuel system together, the catch can set up in. There's a lot to do, but we like to get in and get it done. Here's the intake manifolds in pieces. So this is basically the bottom half of the plenum. There's actually quite a few pieces to these manifolds. They're not that simple. This is the direct injector support brackets, or girdle, I guess you could call it. The bit that's already in the car is the lower half runners. So as you can see, this is actually the DI rail. This is the lower half of the runner. So the cylinder head's just there. This bit bolts to the cylinder head. Then you'll get the DI runners here. That'll go in there, same as that side. Then you've got the primary runners. So they'll get cleaned up. They bolt onto there with some sealing rings, sealing O-rings. The plenum bottom half goes onto there. Then we've got the plenum top halves, which get bolted to there. So yeah, there's actually quite a lot of pieces to these manifolds, which obviously adds to the complexity and why it took so long to design. You may have heard me mention direct injectors. Now, it's quite a common thing these days to have direct injectors in your engine. These cars are quite unique, as in they're running direct injectors and port injectors from factory. So we retain the direct injectors up to stage 3, but we also add larger primary port injectors so we can flow enough fuel to make power. On the big stage 4 setups, we delete the direct injectors completely. But the reason you would run a direct injector is they're more economic. That means the car starts nicer, cruises nicer. Essentially, the car will run the same at all low load and idle conditions as it would when it was factory, which is pretty cool. Let's keep going. The Motec package here. This is the transmission out of that car. So you probably won't notice, but this would typically have a front wheel drive shaft sticking out of it. It currently doesn't, so we have to add that, which we use our PPG gear set to add the front drive option to this gearbox. We're doing some fuel system upgrades to the bigger setups, moving into a different style of fuel pump. We're going to do some testing on that, and then we'll let you know how that all goes. Just a 2,000 horsepower turbo system just sitting there, titanium exhaust, pretty cool. That's twin precision 76, 75 turbos. The Funk Beanies, as always. All that's obviously from Tony's car. He's getting some upgrades to try and keep up with the pace at roll racing. So this setup, the big 2,000 horsepower, so at stage 4, we've just deleted the DI, which is why we're changing fuel systems around a little bit. So we'll let you know how that goes.